Abuse of exchange privileges is a concern not exclusive to one region. Across the United States, retailers and manufacturers have been forced to address this issue due to increasing instances of fraud and misuse. In response, many companies have tightened their exchange policies. This includes limiting the number of exchanges a customer can make, requiring proof of purchase, and inspecting items for signs of abuse. Additionally, some retailers have stopped accepting exchanges altogether for certain items, such as tools. As a customer, it's important to understand and abide by exchange policies to prevent unnecessary disputes. When evaluating if a tool exchange should be performed, consider these points. Firstly, understanding the manufacturer's warranty is important. Most tool manufacturers offer warranties against defects in materials or workmanship. Secondly, review the specific terms and conditions because warranties typically do not cover damage caused by abuse, misuse, or normal wear and tear. Thirdly, inspect the tool carefully. Retailers and manufacturers often inspect returned tools for signs of abuse or misuse. Fourthly, documenting the tool's condition at the time of purchase and when the defect is noticed can be helpful if a dispute arises. Fifthly, if the tool appears to be defective due to a manufacturing issue and is still within the warranty period, contact the manufacturer or retailer to initiate a warranty claim. Sixthly, be prepared to provide proof of purchase, such as a receipt or order confirmation. Seventhly, clearly and respectfully explain the issue with the tool and why it is believed to be a manufacturing defect. Eighthly, if the initial response is not satisfactory, consider escalating the issue to a supervisor or manager. Ninthly, if the tool was purchased with a credit card, consider filing a dispute with the credit card company if the retailer or manufacturer refuses to honor the warranty. Tenthly, research consumer protection laws in your jurisdiction, as they may provide additional rights and remedies. 11thly, if necessary, consider seeking legal advice from an attorney specializing in consumer protection. Understanding how electrical tools are rated can help in proper selection and use, which in turn can help extend the life of the tool and avoid situations that might be misinterpreted as abuse. Let's consider voltage ratings. Most electrical tools are designed to operate at a specific voltage. In North America, common voltages are 120 volts for residential use and 208, 240, 277, and 480 volts for commercial and industrial applications. Using a tool at the wrong voltage can cause damage to the tool or create a safety hazard. Amperage ratings are next. Electrical tools draw a certain amount of current, measured in amps, during operation. The amperage rating of the tool indicates the maximum current it is designed to draw. It's crucial to ensure that the circuit you are using to power the tool can handle the amperage draw. Overloading a circuit can trip a breaker or cause a fire. Wattage ratings should be considered as well. The wattage rating of an electrical tool indicates the amount of power it consumes. It is calculated by multiplying the voltage by the amperage. Understanding the wattage rating can help you estimate the energy consumption of the tool and select the appropriate power source. Next is the horsepower rating. Some electrical tools, such as motors and generators, are rated in horsepower. Horsepower is a unit of power that is commonly used to measure the output of these tools. A higher horsepower rating indicates a more powerful tool. Now let's discuss duty cycle. The duty cycle of an electrical tool indicates the percentage of time it can operate continuously without overheating. For example, a tool with a 50% duty cycle can operate for 30 minutes out of every hour. Exceeding the duty cycle can damage the tool. Insulation rating is important. Electrical tools are often insulated to protect users from electric shock. The insulation rating indicates the maximum voltage that the insulation can withstand. It's important to use tools with the appropriate insulation rating for the voltage you are working with. Ingress protection ratings are critical. Ingress protection (IP) ratings indicate the level of protection that an electrical tool provides against the ingress of solid objects and liquids. For example, a tool with an I65 rating is protected against dust and water jets. Understanding IP ratings can help you select the appropriate tool for the environment in which you will be using it. Consider the temperature rating as well. Electrical tools are designed to operate within a specific temperature range. Operating a tool outside of its temperature range can damage the tool or create a safety hazard. Certification markings are essential to know. Electrical tools should be certified by a recognized testing laboratory, such as Underwriters Laboratories, ALL, or Canadian Standards Association, CSA. Certification markings indicate that the tool has been tested and meets safety standards. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides guidelines for the safe installation and use of electrical equipment. It's important to follow the NEC guidelines when working with electrical tools. Now let's switch gears and talk about the common types of electrical tools. Firstly, drills are essential. Electric drills are used for drilling holes in a variety of materials. They come in a variety of sizes and power levels. Secondly, saws are needed. Electric saws are used for cutting wood, metal, and other materials. Common types of electric saws include circular saws, reciprocating saws, and jigsaws. Thirdly, grinders are useful. Electric grinders are used for grinding, polishing, and cutting metal. They come in a variety of sizes and power levels. Fourthly, sanders are valuable. Electric sanders are used for sanding wood, metal, and other materials. Common types of electric sanders include orbital sanders, belt sanders, and disc sanders. Fifthly, routers are helpful. Electric routers are used for shaping wood. They can be used to create decorative edges, grooves, and other shapes. Sixthly, planers are applicable. Electric planers are used for smoothing wood surfaces. They can be used to remove rough spots, level uneven surfaces, and create a smooth finish. Seventhly, multi-tools are versatile. Electric multi-tools are versatile tools that can be used for a variety of tasks such as cutting, grinding, sanding, and scraping. Eighthly, impact drivers are useful. Electric impact drivers are used for driving screws and bolts. They provide a high level of torque, which makes them ideal for driving large fasteners. Ninthly, heat guns are handy. Electric heat guns are used for a variety of tasks such as removing paint, thawing frozen pipes, and shrinking heat shrink tubing. Tenthly, soldering irons are beneficial. Electric soldering irons are used for soldering electronic components. They provide a controlled amount of heat, which is essential for creating reliable solder joints. Let's explore further some specific safety tips for working with electrical tools. Firstly, always wear appropriate personal protective equipment, PPE, such as safety glasses, gloves, and hearing protection. Secondly, inspect tools before each use to ensure that they are in good working condition. Look for damaged cords, loose parts, and other signs of wear and tear. Thirdly, use the right tool for the job. Using the wrong tool can be dangerous and can damage the tool. Fourthly, follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. The manufacturer's instructions provide important information about the safe operation of the tool. Fifthly, keep your work area clean and well lit. A cluttered or poorly lit work area can increase the risk of accidents. Sixthly, avoid working in wet or damp conditions. Water and electricity can be a dangerous combination. Seventhly, never modify electrical tools. Modifying a tool can make it unsafe to use. Eighthly, disconnect tools from the power source before making any adjustments or repairs. Ninthly, store tools properly when not in use. Store tools in a dry, secure location where they will not be damaged. Tenthly, if you are not comfortable working with electrical tools, seek professional assistance. Working with electricity can be dangerous, so it's important to know your limitations. Additionally, understanding the National Electrical Code, NEC, helps to ensure safety and compliance. The NEC is a comprehensive set of standards for the safe installation and maintenance of electrical systems. It is updated every 3 years by the National Fire Protection Association, NFPA. Compliance with the NEC is mandatory in many jurisdictions. Here are some key areas covered by the NEC. Firstly, wiring methods is an area of coverage. The NEC specifies the types of wiring methods that are permitted for different applications. It also provides requirements for the installation of wiring, such as conduit, cable, and raceways. Secondly, overcurrent protection is covered. The NEC requires that electrical circuits be protected by overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses. These devices are designed to protect against overloads and short circuits. Thirdly, grounding and bonding is covered by the NEC. Grounding and bonding are essential for electrical safety. The NEC provides requirements for grounding and bonding electrical systems to minimize the risk of electric shock. Fourthly, equipment installation is covered. The NEC provides requirements for the installation of electrical equipment such as lighting fixtures, receptacles, and appliances. Fifthly, special occupancies is covered. The NEC includes special requirements for electrical installations in hazardous locations such as hospitals, theaters, and swimming pools. The NEC also provides tables and examples to help with calculations and applications. NEC Table 310.15b16 is commonly used to determine the ampacity of conductors based on their size and insulation type. NEC Chapter 9 contains examples of how to apply the code. NEC Article 100 defines terms used throughout the code. Consulting with a qualified electrician is essential when working with electrical systems. Electricians are trained to install and maintain electrical systems safely and in accordance with the NEC. They can also provide guidance on selecting the right electrical tools and equipment for your needs. Staying informed about changes to the NEC is important for anyone who works with electrical systems. The NEC is updated every 3 years, so it's important to stay up to date on the latest changes. The NFPA offers training courses and publications to help people stay informed about the NEC. Furthermore, consider these important points to help understand the appropriate use of tools and clarify what constitutes misuse versus normal wear and tear. Firstly, intended use is important. Tools are designed for specific purposes. Using a tool for something it was not intended for is considered misuse. For example, using a screwdriver as a chisel can damage the screwdriver and potentially cause injury. Secondly, proper maintenance is important. Tools require regular maintenance to keep them in good working condition. Neglecting maintenance, such as lubricating moving parts or sharpening blades, can lead to premature wear and tear. Thirdly, environmental conditions matter. Exposing tools to harsh environmental conditions, such as extreme temperatures, humidity, or corrosive substances, can damage them. For example, leaving a tool out in the rain can cause it to rust. Fourthly, storage practices are important. Storing tools properly can help prevent damage. For example, storing tools in a toolbox or on a tool rack can protect them from impact and abrasion. Fifthly, user skill level matters. Using tools safely and effectively requires skill and knowledge. Attempting to use a tool without proper training or experience can lead to accidents and damage to the tool. Sixthly, force and pressure needs to be considered. Applying excessive force or pressure to a tool can damage it. For example, over-tightening a bolt can strip the threads. Seventhly, frequency of use is important. Tools that are used frequently will experience more wear and tear than tools that are used infrequently. Eighthly, material compatibility matters. Using tools on materials that they are not designed for can damage the tool. For example, using a wood saw to cut metal can dull the blade. Ninthly, modifications of tools needs to be considered. Modifying a tool can void the warranty and make it unsafe to use. Tenthly, cleaning practices matters. Cleaning tools regularly can help prevent the buildup of dirt, grease, and other contaminants. Understanding these factors can help you use tools properly and avoid situations that might be misinterpreted as abuse. It's important for both retailers and consumers to have a clear understanding of what constitutes normal wear and tear versus misuse or abuse. This can help prevent disputes and ensure that warranty claims are handled fairly.